Fans. Now we're going to talk about System 3. System 3 of the building regulations was introduced a few years ago into the Part F for new build. So System 3 is what's called DMEV, or decentralised MEV, and you've got to provide a prescribed amount of background continuous background ventilation rate to meet the building regulations, and there are certain conditions that apply, such as the size of the property, the number of occupants, and also you've got to have a prescribed amount of background ventilation rate. So it's only really suitable for new build. You see quite a lot of these kinds of fans cropping up in like social housing refurbs, and they end up with condensation and mould because you put in a fan in that's got a very small background ventilation rate, or one or two fans, and it just can't cope with the occupancy levels and the housing conditions in social housing and other existing private housing. This DMEV is working away at the moment. I'll just put it on the test rig. We'll see what happens to the disc. So there you'll see it's lifting the disc up, absolutely no problem. So even though it's running fairly low, at a fairly low level, it overcomes the resistance of the duct, no problem. If I just put that on the anemometer, you'll see that in free air that's doing 8 litres per second, 9 litres per second. And if I just put it on the middle duct there, so I'll replicate a typical installation with a wall sleeve and a grill, you're doing 7, should go up to 8 that. 8 litres per second, so it's meeting building regs, absolutely no problem in an installation. But what about on ductwork? I'll take that off there. Let's put some ducting on and see what it does to the fan performance. But I'm not going to put 3 metres on this, I'm going to put 15 on. So have a look at this. Connect that to the rig, and here comes 15 metres of duct. You can see the disc there just trying to lift up as I'm moving the duct around. So if I put that on my fan, let's see if it can overcome 15 metres of duct. Look at all that resistance. There you go. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. What if I put 30 on? Put 30 metres on. I wonder if that'll lift the disc. Remember, a lot of these fans, these System 1 fans, they couldn't lift the disc with no ducting on. And look at that. Absolutely no problem at all. No problem. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just put it on the anemometer. We'll see if it's still meeting building regs with 30 metres of ductwork. And I'll just take that off there, put it on there. So we've got a typical installation now with a wall sleeve and a grill, but also with the addition of 30 metres of duct. There you go, 7, 8. It's doing 8 litres per second, so it's still exceeding building regs on 30 metres of duct. And that's because it uses this constant volume technology, but using a centrifugal motor instead of one of these weak axial fans that often struggle once installed. Let's see if I can kill this fan off. I'll put 15 more metres on. So 45 metres. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. There you go. It's blasting the air down the duct. No, absolutely no problem. I'll just put that back down there. Right, let's finish it off. 60. I've run out of ducting now, so here we go. Right, 60 metres of ductwork plus a 90-degree bend and the disc to push up. Look at that. A fantastic performance. If I just put that onto there, I'll put my board on and reconnect it, and let's see if it still meets building regs, even with 60 metres of ductwork. So remember, we were looking for 6 litres per second background ventilation rate, and there you go, it's doing 6, should do 7. It'll probably go up to 8 or 9, to be honest with you, because that's what it's been designed to do. If I wait long enough, there you go, it's gone up to 8. So that's a System 3 fan, and it just goes to show that there are fans available for contractors and developers that are guaranteed to meet the building regs. System 1 and System 3, and hopefully it's given some explanation of why some fans can meet the building regs once installed and some fans can't. Okay, thanks for listening.